For these meditations, feel free to either rest your eyes closed or to rest them on the video with a soft gaze. When we gaze upon uplifting images, our subtle body begins to mimic and form that which we perceive. And if we add a deep feeling to this experience, the healing effects can be experienced even more powerfully. Feeling breath. Let us begin. Find a comfortable position in a peaceful place, with a spacious spine that allows the breath to move freely throughout your entire body. Begin by simply breathing in and out, with a letting go sigh on the out breath. And again, in and out. Breathing in love, and as you breathe out, release any stresses that you may have had throughout your day. Letting go of your day as you make this moment for yourself, for your heart's well-being, feeling fully supported and relaxed, more and more deeply. Feeling body. Feeling body. Explore how you're feeling by taking a moment to simply scan your body. Beginning at your feet, observe the feeling tone as your awareness travels up your legs to your knees, up the hips, up the spine, feeling relaxed as you let your shoulders drop down and back. Observe the feeling tone as your awareness travels down your arms, down to your hands, all around your head and your face. Lovingly inquire into whatever feelings arise without judgment. Simply hold a space for this connection to the feeling tone of inhabiting your magnificent body. Find a feeling tone word that resonates with these sensations, with your feelings. And finally, thank your body for all that it does to serve you. Feeling heart. Gently place your hands and your attention on your heart center. Pay attention to any emotions you may feel here. Remain centered here at your heart as you tune into the feeling tone of your heart. Ask it, how are you feeling? listen. It may speak very quietly, often getting drowned out in the chatter of everyday life. But it also speaks very clearly when we listen intently within. Begin trusting your heart's wisdom, that it's there to guide and support you, to offer you healing if you'd like to receive it. Find a feeling tone word that resonates with these sensations, the feelings being felt here at your heart center. And now thank your courageous heart for sharing these feelings with you. Feeling others. With both hands resting on your heart center, feel the breath enter and enliven your being. Breathing out, relaxing your being. Feeling fully supported beneath you and all around you. And continuing to let the breath flow in and out as you recall a time in your life when you felt fully seen, when you felt like you could share your true feelings with another, and in doing so, you were heard, not with judgment, but with compassion for the life path that you've traveled, for the experiences that led you to where you are now, and inspiration for how you'd like to guide your life going forward. And even if you've never had such an experience with another, imagine what it would feel like now. In your body, in your heart. Our feelings help to connect us, whereas thoughts, especially judgments, tend to isolate us. Sense how feelings go straight from your heart to another's heart. Now take a moment to imagine someone in your life, someone who you sense deeply needs to be heard, seen, and regarded. Imagine them now before you and let them know that you are fully present to listen to what they have to share. And as you listen compassionately with your heart, feel what they're sharing in your body and in your heart. Simply try to understand how it would feel to be where the other person is, with empathy, caring, and kindness. If you feel there's still more to be shared, you could say, "I care about you and want to understand. Could you tell me more?" And if you ever notice yourself making judgments or giving advice around what the other person is saying, simply notice how it creates distance between you both. And instead, return to listening with a feeling, compassionate heart. And once this sharing feels complete, thank this person for courageously sharing their true feelings and wish them well. Reflecting for one last moment now on the warmth that comes from practicing heart-to-heart listening. As well as the peace, harmony, and strength that comes from feeling fully seen. Truly heard and regarded by others. Our ability to connect with ourselves and others is at the root of what makes us sick and what makes us well. What causes sadness and what brings happiness. What makes us suffer and what leads to healing. Feeling gratitude. Breathe in deeply and exhale completely. Relax. With each breath, tune into the field of love within and all around you. Begin by feeling into what's going well in your life. What do you most like about yourself? Feel into this sense of loving gratitude for who you are, for your mind, for your heart that allows you to truly understand yourself and everything around you. Breathe in deeply and exhale completely. Relax. What have you learned lately that you're grateful for? What fears have you been able to face, to overcome despite being afraid? Which of your capabilities, personality traits, make you feel good? What feels most beautiful, treasured, and lovable within yourself? Feel your heart smile as you express this from your heart. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be me. I am grateful for the incredible a moment to think about the relationships that you have in your life that make you happy and for which you're most grateful. Bring your awareness to your family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, strangers with whom you've recently interacted, anyone in your life who you truly appreciate. Visualize and feel their presence in your life now. What is it about them that you truly appreciate? How do they nurture, nourish, and support you? How do they inspire you to be more of who you are? Feel into your connection to them. Feel into your love for them. And extend this feeling of gratitude to them in this moment, from your heart to theirs, filling you both with joy. Experience the warmth that this gratitude brings into your heart, the love and the sense of connection that gratitude brings into your heart. Feeling compassion. Allow yourself to find ease and comfort in a relaxed posture while remaining alert and present in your awareness. Allowing the breath to flow fully, naturally, and rhythmically as you reflect in the mind's eye so that you may sense a particular situation in your life which is most difficult. Perhaps at work, in your family, community. Let this scene come into your heart, this strongest, most challenging dynamic you're experiencing. And as it arises, be in the thick of that experience. What does your body feel like when you imagine yourself there? Taking a moment to sense that. What are you feeling? Who are you with? And as you let this difficulty reach its peak, continue to sense how you feel. Now invite the presence of someone with supreme wisdom and compassion to join you here. Perhaps someone that you know, or some mystical being that is simply appearing to you now. And as they join you, they too can sense the struggle. Receive their empathy and compassion as they acknowledge your difficulties. And now allow them to model for you how they would handle your situation. What do they say or not say? What does their body language convey? them demonstrate how one could attend to and resolve this difficulty with great love and wisdom. Having seen this demonstrated, now imagine yourself embodying this wise way of love, of empathy and compassion for yourself, as well as for those involved in this struggle. Go ahead and replay this dynamic out now. Repattern it like a dress rehearsal for the next time you find yourself in this situation. Visualize a warm luminosity, like your own personal sun, emanating from the very core of your heart. This is the power of your heart. Expand this light so that it travels throughout your entire body, so much so that it fills the room and all those involved. Let this love penetrate everything it touches, giving you an instant connection with everyone in this dynamic. Offer this love, this light, to those who need it most in their hearts, including yourself. Keep paying attention to the sensations in your heart, noticing the intensity of love you have abundantly within you. With every beat of your heart, you're able to send out waves of love and compassion. Slowly come back into this room, into this moment, feeling the warmth, wisdom, and healing that this love energy provides in your life and the lives of those around you. In the midst of great challenges, trying to fix the difficulties in your life or for those around you isn't always what's most skillful. Often it's enough to simply remember to love yourself, to love those around you with kindness, empathy, and compassion. This is your true nature. Feeling forgiveness. Breathe in deeply and exhale completely. Relax. the breath easily flowing, allow yourself to become full of possibility here in this moment. Let us now practice the act of forgiveness. For once the heart has been open to love and compassion, allowing forgiveness is a natural act. When we look back at the end of our lives, what matters most isn't what we have done, what we have accomplished, but more simply and meaningfully being able to answer the question, have I grown in love and wisdom? If we could deeply understand and know the suffering and sorrows of those who most challenge us, to understand more deeply what led to who they have become today, our hearts may somehow be touched and open to them. When you forgive someone, it doesn't condone or excuse what they've done, but it frees you from carrying the suffering inside any further and from spreading suffering out to others. There are many ways in which you may have hurt, harmed, betrayed, or abandoned yourself out of your own confusion, pain, fear, or anger, either knowingly or unknowingly. After all, it's part of this human journey. So allow yourself to feel those sorrows you've been carrying now in your body, in your being, in your heart, and begin to offer yourself forgiveness. Offer yourself this kindness and compassion now as you feel the words penetrate your heart. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And as you feel the breath coming in and out of your heart, feel into how this practice, and it does require practice, how this practice of forgiveness ultimately cleanses the heart. When we're able to engender well-being onto ourselves, then and only then can we truly breed well-being for others. There are also many ways in which others may have hurt, harmed, betrayed, abandoned you. Remembering that this too was out of their own confusion, pain, fear, anger, either knowingly or unknowingly. So allow yourself to feel those sorrows you've been carrying in your body, in your being, in your heart. And to whatever extent you're ready for, offer forgiveness for them now as an act of mercy and compassion. Breathing in and out, sense your being becoming lighter and lighter as your heart becomes freed up with more peaceful ease, open to the beauty and healing that comes from offering loving kindness, a deep sense of well-being of body, mind, and heart. Everything that you've experienced is what has brought you here to this moment, where you can realize just how powerfully healing love can be. Intimately connect with this healing love that you are, that you've always been, and will always be. This change of heart changes the world around us. Feeling harmony. Breathing in, feel the heart gently expand. And breathing out, invite harmony to cascade down throughout your being. Expanding from the heart center on the in-breath and relaxing on the out-breath. As soon as you say yes to receiving the healing of your heart, the healing begins. More and more, your heart begins to soften, to regenerate and blossom as it receives the warm nurturing from your well-being intentions. The armor is no longer needed, giving way for wounds to now heal. For you know deep within that this way of being is what will bring you the most happiness, the most fulfillment, the most joy. By merging with this path of love, your heart can support you in living a truly meaningful life, a life worth living, a life that you truly love. Take a moment now to reflect on what makes your life meaningful. What inspires you to live another day, another year, another decade of life? It may be living in the presence of certain beloveds in your life. It may be things that you want to learn, places that you want to experience, if only once. It may be something that you want to share, to teach. It may be a call to serve and care for others. If you had no fears, no limits, no constraints to truly live the life you most deeply desire, what would that life look like? If you let go of everything that doesn't align with your happiness and well-being, what would that life feel like? Allow the insight and wisdom of your heart to guide you like a compass, to support you in living your preferred existence. would it feel like to live fully aligned in your heart, your words, and actions? To feel harmony between what you feel most deeply in your heart, what you speak most passionately about, and what makes you feel the most alive and well in your body. Bask here for as long as you'd like, breathing in deeply and exhaling completely. Relax. And whenever you decide to come back to this moment, back into this room, reflect upon your life with new eyes. You are capable of actualizing these aspirations. And yes, you are worth it. This life is yours to live well. This is your golden opportunity to live a life that deeply inspires joy and meaning